All right, so before we start the video, I just want to say I got a merch drop. It's linked in my bio, so make sure to check that out. Super sick merch. It's got my Ninja 300. It's got that series on there. I'm happy with it. My first merch drop, so it's gonna be loyal followers. You're gonna be the first ones to get merch, and once I'm big, you're gonna have merch. You're gonna have the first one. So make sure to check that out. I'm really proud of it. I hope you guys like it too. So let's get right into the video. Alrighty, so today's gonna be a good one. We're gonna be taking this 110, taking the muffler off, and then taking some sprinkler tubing, taking some sprinkler tubing, taking some sprinkler tubing, taking some sprinkler tubing, taking some sprinkler tubing. That was like the 5th take of saying that, by the way, so that's great. We're gonna be slapping it on here. It's gonna be this, but like way longer. It's gonna look really silly. And then at the end of the video, we're gonna be doing some experiments, so make sure to stick around to watch those. I'm recording this after I did the experiment, after all this, so I already know it's worth watching. It's pretty interesting. So I guess first thing is just do a sound test with the muffler on. Obviously, having ridden this before, it's very quiet. Anyone who owns one knows it's a kid's bike. It's supposed to be quiet. It's supposed to be like right around the neighborhood kind of thing. So I'm gonna start it up and we'll listen to it before straight piping it. After hearing this straight pipe, it is so quiet. So it's still got a little bit of noise, but it's nothing compared to once we get this pipe on. And then the top of the pipe's gonna be like up here. So we got the exhaust off and just straight pipe now. It looks really silly, and it's gonna look even sillier once I get that pipe on. I'm excited. I'm excited to say the least. So let's just do a little sound test with it, just normal straight pipes real quick, so we can do a comparison to what the long one's gonna be like. So I'll get it started up real quick. Okay. Let's see. Sounds pretty good. Let's get it. It's actually really loud. Sounds like gunshots. And compared to what I'm usually hearing from this 110, that is just absurdly loud. So next clip, we're gonna get the tube on it, and it's gonna be like way out here. So excited. I think I have poop on my shoe right now. I can smell it. I'm not liking that. So as you can see, I have the exhaust on. Looks just cool. I mean, I think this is probably the coolest exhaust I've ever seen. Honestly, what it looks like is a snorkel. Maybe we have to take this thing underwater. So I guess it's time to start up. I assume it's gonna sound just amazing. Honestly. Here we go. It's pretty much just as loud as I thought it would be. Tomorrow I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna do an actual test ride, do a couple launches. All right, it's a new day. We got the 110 with the silly exhaust on it. We're gonna ride it around a little. And then I have my makeshift balloons here. You could call it a balloon, I guess. We're gonna see what happens when we put it on there, because I've always wanted to do that, honestly, so it's a good time to test. take a look at this exhaust. I don't think it's right. We're looking at a little bit of, oh, it broke, dude. Oh, that's really hot. That hurt. Shoot, how are we gonna do the balloon now?
Just cut it off right here and slip it on.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, better get to work.
Yeah. All right, so right now I'm setting up my glove balloon. With this hole here, I'm not sure if it's actually gonna fill up the balloon, but it's worth a shot. See if I can do this without ripping it, which I think I just did. All right. All right. Well, let me see if I can find a way to get this hole fixed. Because as you can see, that's the exhaust is going to go out right there. It's not gonna work. So right now we're going to get some what? Tubing cutters. That's what I was thinking. So that hole in the exhaust, we're just gonna snip it off and then push it down back onto the header. So then the glove will actually fill up and it'll be great. It'll be so cool. I've been wanting to do this since I was a little kid. I've seen it on Instagram and TikTok where like these guys are putting like a balloon on their exhaust and it sounds so silly. It sounds like a fart. So I want to see if we can recreate that on a 110, on a straight piped 110. So before I didn't show my expert engineering here, I just have aluminum foil on here so the rubber doesn't get like melted onto here. It took me many attempts to get it on before, so we'll see how it goes outside the shop without the tools. And once it's on, then we'll do our cool experiment. So we're just getting the tubing back onto the exhaust. And while I was looking at it, I noticed there's a hole in the glove, so that'd be part of why it wasn't filling up. So I'll get a new glove on there. And then, once it pops, I'm gonna try cutting it so that it makes that silly farting noise that you see in all the videos. And I'm excited, it's gonna be great. All right, so we got the exhaust fixed and a new glove on, so it's time to see how it balloons. It's a little anticlimactic, but next is gonna be a fart machine, so we'll get that rigged up real quick. So we have one of the fingers cut. This is, whoa, honest first time trying it, so guess we're just gonna see if it does the farting noise. I can't wait. I've been wanting to do this for ever and ever. Okay. Oh, it's not doing it. We'll try riding it around with this a little bit. This sounds so good.
It got warmer.
Yeah. Hold on, what's going on over here? Oh, looks like it broke again. kind of disintegrated. That's not quite what I was going for, but it was still interesting. So I'm putting the bike back together right now. I got the muffler back on. And I'm realizing as I'm working here, I rode through dog poop. So this is a very enjoyable experience as I stand over dog poop, going directly up in my face. So I think I'm gonna call that it for the video.